We're live. Here we go. Yeah, you take the mouse.
They're gonna see my giant hand.
Well, you don't have to use the mouse most of the time. Most of the time, you can just hit spacebar.
Wait, I have to get this all the way over.
Yeah.
So I hit new game?
New game.
Okay. Oh, I have to type in.
Yeah.
Like that? How do I do this?
However, whatever you want your name to be, they're gonna call you it in game.
Oh. Yeah, okay. I'll be Lady Napa. Hey!
You have to read out loud everything.
Oh, I do?
Yes, you have.
So what
to.
do I have to do now? Do I have to
just hit
the
space. Hit the space bar.
Oh.
I see an annoying girl running toward me from the. Oh, this is you. This is your character.
I see an annoying girl running toward me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you'd never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long? We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's gonna chase after me like this, I'm gonna feel better off running away. Really? That's so sad.
Yeah.
However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me. Ha! You have to do it correctly.
Sorry.
I overslept again.
Oh, okay. I was gonna be serious.
But I caught you this time! Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you.
Am I Sayori or are you Sayori?
I was just reading all of it.
Well, I was gonna be a couple characters for you because there's a lot of characters.
You say that you say that like you were thinking about ignoring me. That's mean, Lady Napa. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. Are they gay in this game?
No, you're supposed to be a guy.
I'm a guy?
You can be a girl, but your in-game character is a boy.
Fine.
Sorry.
Fine. But you did wait for me after all.
Sayori's the best.
Why? She seems like a wackadoodle.
Yeah, she is.
Is she the one that goes crazy that makes this game suspenseful and
watch.
scary?
You gotta play.
I guess you don't have it in you to be mean, even if you want to. No, I don't. Whatever you say, Sayori. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, Lady Napa, have you decided on a club to join yet? A club? I told you already, I'm really not interested in joining any clubs. That was attractive.
That wasn't a fart, it was the chair. I would claim a fart, I promise.
I haven't been looking either. Huh? That's not true. You told me you would join a club this year. Did I? I'm sure it's possible that I did, but in one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about.
Ah,
Hey!
I'm sorry. Okay.
Sayori likes to worry a little too much about me when I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. What?
You like anime and games.
Just getting by on the average while spending my free time. What? Getting by on the average? What?
You're just hanging out.
That's not a saying.
Well, it is now.
I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. Your happiness is really important to me, you know.
She's just looking out for you.
And I know you're happy now, but I die at the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years because you're not used to the real world.
I don't know what that is.
You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you. Alright. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises, though. Will you at least promise me you'll try a little? Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that. Yay! You can just see that's her face.
I know.
Is that how you read it when you did this?
Probably. I didn't read it out loud. I read it all in my head.
Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl?
Silly Sayori.
More than that, I'm surprised to even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything inside of her head. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pick up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs.
Go ahead. Sorry.
I mean, that's how you would say it. I'm like, clubs.
I'm just over here having a good time.
Sayori wants me to check out some clubs.
Check out the club. Up in the club.
That's not how the song goes. And I don't want to sing the 50 Cent song.
Please don't.
I think it's from like 2005 or something like that.
Probably not.
And he was like wearing that band-aid on his face. And like solidarity to like his cousin or
whatever, yeah.
weird. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Hello! Sayori? Sayori must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize that I'm the only one left in the classroom. I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here and spacing out, so I came in.
See, Sayori's so thoughtful and nice.
Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. You don't need to wait up for me if it's going to make you late to your own club. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, you know. Know what? Well, that you could come to my club. Sayori. Yeah! Actually, I think it's a question. It's more like, yeah? There's no way I'm going to your club.
Yeah, Sayori, your club sucks.
Aww, meanie.
It's such a cute little, like, drawing. Her mouth is all tiny.
That's actually how a lot of the comics are for
Miraculous, I'm sure.
Yeah, where Marinette's like talking to him and she's like really shocked. Sayori is vice president of the literature club. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title vice president. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. I know, I'm an amazing reader.
I know.
Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. Come on, please. Why do you care so much anyway? Well, I kind of told the club yesterday I would bring in a new member. And Natsuki made cupcakes and everything. Don't make promises you can't keep. I can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead or if she's so cunning as to have planned all of this out. I let out a long sigh. Fine, I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay?
Ooh, cupcakes. I had cupcakes at work today.
Yes! Let's go!
All right. That was loud.
I feel like I'm the bad friend.
You're just like a slacker boy who loves anime. And Sayori has been your next door neighbor forever.
And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. I dejectedly followed Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. How old are they?
I don't know.
Clearly they're not third
High
year.
School. Or maybe
Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Everyone! The new member is here! I told you, don't call me a new member. I glance around the room.
Welcome to the Literature Club. It's a pleasure meeting you.
What was that?
I don't know. That was very terrible. I'll fix it later. I'll figure it out.
Be more like, welcome to the Literature Club. It's a pleasure meeting you.
No. Sayori always says nice things about you.
Seriously, you brought a boy?
You brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere.
Ah, Lady Nappa, what a nice... You should have told me that I was a boy at the beginning of this game, so that way I could have, like, put in a boy's name.
Do you want to start over and just
No!
skip to right here?
Maybe. It seems really weird having them call me Lady Nappa.
No,
as
it's
a
fine.
boy.
You'll be Lady Nappa. It's perfect. It doesn't matter what your
It'd
name
be
is.
better if I was just Nappa.
That's not as cool. That's like, I realize that's our name, but that's like Dragon Ball Z character. Did you know that? There's a Dragon Ball Z character named Nappa.
That's so cool.
Yeah, it's cool. I know.
Ah, Lady Nappa, what a nice surprise. Welcome to the club. All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. This is really hard for me to read. What are you looking at?
What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it.
Sorry.
Natsuki.
The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is the one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. She's also the one who made cupcakes, according to Sayori. You can just ignore her when she gets moody. Sayori says that quietly into my ear, then turns back toward the other girls. Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club.
Don't say things like that.
Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with the people like Sayori and Natsuki. Well, it's nice to meet both of you. And it sounds like you already know Monica. Is that right? That's right.
That's right.
It's great to see you again, Lady Napa. Monica smiles sweetly.
This is my sweet smile.
We do know each other. Well, we rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year.
Hey, you really left her hanging 23. Thank you for following. Welcome to the Piles Plaza. Hope you enjoy your time.
What?
We just got a new follower.
Oh. Great.
Oh, hold on. Can you hold on for a second? I just realized.
Or are you supposed to have like a chat thing up so that way we
Chat's
can...
right here. I just realized that my alerts are like on top of.
Are we doing this on Twitch or are we doing this on...
Yes.
Oh.
Yes. All right. And back at it.
Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically, completely out of my league.
We're not there yet. He's asking a question. We just started.
So, having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... You too, Monica. This is gonna totally make me sound like I'm a lesbian.
It's not. It's fine. Do you want to swap?
No.
Good.
Come sit down, Lady Napa. We made room for you at the table so you can sit next to me or Monica. I'll get the cupcakes.
Hey, I made them. I'll get them.
Sorry, I got a little too excited.
Then how about I make some tea as well?
The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Sayori mentioned, it's been widened so that there is one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrap tray and Yuri opens the closet.
Nothing intense happens for a while. You will know when it happens.
Oh, great. Still
It's
feeling
very
awkward, I
clear.
take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand.
Okay, are you ready? Ta-da!
Ooh-ah! Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white, fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. Ooh, do you think they're black cats?
I don't
Chat noir.
know. No, probably not.
The whiskers are drawn with icing, and little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears.
You just needed to scoot back a little bit. You're like cutting your eyes off.
So cute! I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki.
Well, you know.
Your voice for her is ridiculous.
Just going full Teen Girl Squad.
Yeah,
Just
you
hurry
are.
and take one.
Just hurry and take
I already said that.
Yeah, you're right. That's what you said.
It's my line.
My bad. Sayori grabs one first, then Monica. I follow. It's delicious! Sayori walks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki.
Why are you thanking me? It's not like I haven't heard this somewhere before. Oh, wait.
Haven't I heard this
That's
somewhere
you.
before?
made them for you or anything.
I thought you technically did. Sayori said,
Well, maybe. But not for you. No, dummy. No, you. Dummy.
I believe the line is, but not for you, dummy.
Yeah, well, I'm a dummy.
Alright.
Alright.
I gave up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismissed the conversation. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom?
Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book?
I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you.
That's not...
Insulted, Yuri looks away. Look away.
I meant that, you know?
I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea.
I'm glad.
Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. I have a feeling they're all checking me out.
I mean,
Monica raises an eyebrow,
duh.
but smiles at me.
You're incredibly attractive.
I mean... So what made you consider the literature club? Sayori. I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monaco that I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seemed really happy here, so... That's okay, don't be embarrassed! We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone.
Hi, tick 628.
It's Tick B6S28.
What she said. Hi. Welcome.
Bonjour.
Thanks for stopping by.
Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided
Decided?
Yeah. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member of any of the major clubs. Weren't you a leader of the debate club last year? Well, you know. To be honest, I can't stand all of the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Monica really is a great leader. Yuri also nods in agreement. Then I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention like literature.
Ah, alright. Tick B6S28. Got it.
Like BB-8?
Yeah.
That's cool.
Or R2D2.
I mean,
I'm sorry if we offended you with those Star Wars references. But Star Wars is awesome, and that's all I have to say about that. Anyway. Oh, nice.
Yeah, I know.
Right in the mic.
No.
Please don't.
Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah!
We'll do our best.
You know it.
Oh my gosh, we'll do so good.
I love your voice for Natsuki.
I'm glad.
Everyone enthusiastically agrees.
Yay.
Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these three. Maybe that's why they were all so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though, I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature.
You can relate to that, right?
Yeah, I can.
So, Lady Napa, what kinds of things do you like to read?
Probably anime. Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga. I mutter quietly to myself, half joking.
Sounds good.
Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet.
Not much of a reader, I guess.
Well, that can change. What am I saying?
Trying to impress her.
I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri?
Well, let's see.
Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger.
My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive.
Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people.
But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. We got time. You will very well know.
I read a horror book once. No, I didn't. I desperately grasp something I can relate to at the minimal level.
We're both humans, I guess.
At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you.
I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. I hate horror.
I just love that voice.
Oh, why is that?
Well, Natsuki's eye dart over to me for a split second.
Never mind.
That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki?
What? What gives you that idea?
You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called
Don't say it out loud! And give that back!
Fine, fine. Your cupcakes, your poems. Everything you do is just as cute as you are. Sayori sidles up behind Natsuki and puts her hand on her shoulders.
I am not cute!
Natsuki, you write your own poems?
I guess sometimes. Why do you care?
I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime?
No!
Natsuki averts her eyes.
You wouldn't like them.
Not a very confident writer yet?
I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart.
Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. I guess it's the same for Yuri. Aw, I wanted to read everyone's poems. We all sit in silence for a moment. Okay. I have an idea, everyone. Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monika. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then, next time we'll meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way, everyone is even. Huh?
I have no idea what that says. Maybe, I don't know.
Je ne comprends. Je parle anglais et français. Yeah, let's do it!
So loud.
Look at her face. She's
I know, but that's just my headphones.
Plus,
are
now
louder
that we
than
have
yours.
a new member, I think it will help us all get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right, Lady Nappa? Monika smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on, there's still one problem. Oh, what's that? Now that we're back to the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club.
Oh, thank you.
I completely agree. Sayori may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made a decision. I still have the other clubs to look at, and, I lose my train of thought. All four girls stare back at me with dejected eyes.
You can't make these beautiful girls so sad. You have to join the club.
I mean, I don't know who looks... She doesn't look like she wants me to join. Natsuki.
Yeah.
Natsuki looks like, I don't trust you. The other three are like, oh, why aren't you gonna join us? But
Look, she even got like, oh.
she's like getting a tear on her
She's
face.
so sad. I'm sorry. I thought.
Lady Napa. You all... I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That is, if writing poems is the price I need to pay or spend every day with these beautiful girls. Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes light up. Yes! I'm so happy! Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey!
You really did scare me for a moment. If you really just came for the cupcakes, I would be super pissed!
Then that makes it official. Welcome to the Literature Club! Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone!
I like how you did the finger, too.
That's what she's doing.
I know. I'm just saying, I like it.
I think that we can
Commitment.
officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Monica looks over at me once more.
Yeah. Well. Be Natsuki. Be the Natsuki that you were meant to be. Learn to bake. Dye your hair pink.
She's got this awesome short hair. These other girls, their hair
Sayori's hair is really short too.
Yeah, that's true. But the other two, Yuri and Monica, their hair is like blowing and they're not even moving.
You don't know that. They could be.
No.
Maybe there's a fan. Maybe these windows are open.
No, they're clearly closed.
They look like they could be open to me. I'm just saying.
Lady Napa, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Oh gosh. Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food. Hey, Lady Napa, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together? I love her bow. That bow.
Yeah, Natsuki's hair definitely does like 3 different hairstyles that are just like.
Really?
Yeah, just next time you see her, she's got like in the front one, and then like right here there's one, and then the back is a whole third hairstyle.
Awesome.
It's really fun.
That's right. Sayori and I never walk home together anymore because she's always stayed after school for clubs. Sure, might as well.
I guess.
Yay!
It's like Wallace and Gromit. Like, the cheese, Lady Napa. The cheese. Hold on. I gotta fix the mic real quick.
Can't read now.
Oh no. Alright. We're back up.
With that, the two of us depart the club room and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the 4 girls. Sayori, Natsuki.
She's got like the bangs in the
Yuri.
front, and then like the little like off the side, and then the pigtails in the back.
Wait, which one?
Natsuki. Like she's got this right here, and then these little things right here in the middle, and then the little like
Oh
things in the back.
man. Yuri. And of course, Monica. I feel like my character likes Monica.
Your character likes all of them. You get to kind of pick which one you would like to hang out with.
Natsuki.
That's great. You can pick Natsuki. You can pick whoever you want.
Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to go closer to one of these girls. Alright. I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. Or not. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight.
Okay, so you have to just pick different words.
Oh my gosh, I have to write a
No,
poem?
you don't. No, you don't write the poem.
Pick words you think your favorite club members will like. Something good might happen with whoever likes your poem the most. Oh, I have to click OK.
Yeah. So,
How many do I get to pick?
there's 20 different options, 20 different pages. You get to pick one per page. So Yuri likes like sadder things. Sayori's kind of in the middle, and Natsuki likes the bubbly, bright, happy things. And you can tell who likes which word you pick. And you're not like writing a whole poem.
Heaven sent. I like Dazzle.
Okay. See, Sayori liked that.
Of course she did. I'm like Sayori. Massacre.
See, Yuri would like that one.
Oh no. Ooh, tenacious.
So, are you trying to get a certain girl to like you or not? Is the key here?
No, I'm just
Okay.
picking the words that I like.
Okay, good, cool.
Skipping. Was that her?
Yeah, she likes the like happy, bright, bubbly things. All right, while you're doing this, I'm gonna go get some more water.
Wait, can you fill up my water bottle to see
Yeah.
play?
I'm just gonna fill it up down here though, over there.
No.
Yes.
Please, I want ice in mine.
Okay.
Just so it's cold.
Okay.
Hey, it got louder.
Really?
Yeah.
Probably because I have my headphones. I don't know.
Because your headphones take over everything.
My headphones are so much louder than those. I tell you.
Oh, that's probably why. There's like a delay in mine too.
For when you're talking.
Yeah.
That's the mic. You get like behind by a split second. That's
I
what I
wrote
was fixing.
entropy.
It like you have to resync it every now and then. It's
Oh
annoying.
yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll take care of that. I'll be right back.
Sunny. Okay. Well, it's gonna be either Sayori or Yuri, apparently.
You get to do this a few times.
Giggle!
I went with Sayori when I played this.
What do you mean?
Well, I picked things that I thought Sayori would like. You get like a one-on-one interaction with one of the three.
Oh, I see. Oh, well, mine's gonna be Sayori, probably.
You do this like 3 or 4 times.
I'm not honestly trying to pick anyone. I'm honestly
I know,
picking the
that's-
words that I like.
That's what I did the first time, and then after that I figured it all out.
Precious. Oh, shoot.
Don't shoot, Sayori's awesome.
I
I
know,
love
I'm
Sayori.
actually kind of liking her.
I know in the beginning, our character's like, oh, she kind of sucks, but she's awesome. She's the best.
After image. Well, see, it's gonna be either her or her. Apparently, I'm not the pink bubbly girl.
Well.
Starscape. Oh, yeah.
Socks.
I was kind of like marshmallows. Ooh, strawberry.
Broken.
I like love. Okay.
I like love.
Don't you just love?
I really.
I would choose Sayori. She reminds me of my best friend. I'd be like, oh, that's cool. Someone
That's
who's...
what I was. I read. That's what I was
Well,
responding to.
I am lame. And I don't read things.
Well, you gotta read chat. Come on, be a good streamer.
Chocolate.
Chocolate.
Doki Doki, for real?
Doki Doki.
Incongruent. That's like a math term. Go jump.
Suicide. Sparkle.
And see, I'm like rain cloud.
Whistle.
Hi again, Lady Nappa. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but at least I keep my word. Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out.
Thanks for keeping your promise, Lady Nappa. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Oh, come on! Like he deserves any slack? Sayori told me you didn't even want to join any clubs this year. And last year, too. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what. But if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it.
Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga.
Manga is literature!
Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat. Don't worry, guys. Lady Nappa always gives it his best as long as he's having fun. He helps me with busy work without me even asking. Like cooking, cleaning my room.
How dependable. That was...
Sayori, that's because your room is so messy it's distracting. And you almost set your house on fire once. Is that so?
You two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous.
How come? You and Lady Nappa can become good friends too. Look at her playing with her hair.
I know.
And again, it's like flowing.
She's like,
Sayori! As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the world, to the weird situation she just put me into.
Jeez, Sayori.
Oh! Yuri even brought you something today, you know. Oh, she must have liked my
Wait,
poem.
Sayori!
Me?
Not really.
Don't be shy!
It's really nothing.
What is it?
Never mind.
Look at her, she's got
I know.
no eyes.
She's so embarrassed. Sayori made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. What do I do?
I'm sorry, Yuri. I wasn't thinking. I guess that means it's up to me to rescue this situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. So any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what.
Is that so?
Yeah, I won't make a big deal if you don't want it to be.
Alright. Well, here.
Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't...
I know, it's super cute. Just a little like... We talked about that earlier. I didn't want you to feel left out. So I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention, even if you don't usually read. And we could, you know, discuss it if we wanted.
This is... How is this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading much. Is this what I get from the quiz?
No.
Oh, okay. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book.
Phew! Well, you can read it at your own pace. You slow reader, you.
Shut up.
I look forward to hearing what you think. I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about your character.
No, you're talking about
I'm
me
not.
because you know that I'm a slow reader.
You're a faster reader than Lady Nappa. I look forward to hearing what you think.
I'm gonna slap you, you know.
Please don't.
I don't care who's watching. Now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Sayori and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. Oh, wait. And it looks like no one wants to be bothered today. I slump down into the nearest desk. How am I supposed to occupy myself with something literature related by myself like this?
Please don't. Please no slap.
Oh, you just better watch what you say.
Zip my lip.
I guess I could always read some of the book Yuri gave me, but I'm feeling a little too tired to read. I could probably fall asleep right now. Close my eyes and end up listening in on Sayori's conversation with Monica. We're probably gonna seem really lame compared to all the other clubs, though. Well, we can't give up. The festival is our chance to show everyone what literature is all about. The problem is that the idea of a literature club sounds too dense and intellectual. But it's not like that at all, you know. We just need a way of showing that to everyone. Something that speaks to their creative minds. That doesn't solve the problem, though. What do you mean? Even if we come up with the most fun thing ever, nobody will come in the first place if it's a literature event. So it's more important to figure out how to get people to show up in the first place, you know? And after they come, we can do the thing to speak to their creative minds. What's this? Sayori is taking this really seriously. It's rare to hear her deliberating like this. That's a good point. In that case, do you think
right.
food will do the trick?
Not. Sayori's shirt's not buttoned.
Yeah, and her boobs are like ridiculous. What kind? Well, I guess we could... Cupcakes! Good thinking! Natsuki would love to do that. You're so right! Oh no, you're right! Not so right. Natsuki makes the best cupcakes. That works out perfectly. That wasn't why you suggested it. Cupcakes speak to my creative tummy. Cupcakes it is, then. I'm hungry. Anyway, we still need to work out the details of the event itself. I find myself smiling. In the end, Sayori is still her usual self.
Yeah. Seriously, Yuri's boobs are even bigger.
I mean, but she's always like holding herself really like off to the side and kind of. But yes, absolutely. I'm just like when you're comparing those two, it's. Yeah. But therein lies the unexpected reason I admire her. Unlike me, who has trouble finding any motivation at all, Sayori can put her mind to things and make them come to life. I suppose that's why I end up letting her get on my case about things.
Yeah, Sayori's the best.
I can't help but wonder what it would be like to see the world through her eyes.
There's her eyes.
I open my eyes to find Sayori's face filling my vision. She must have like come right up.
Wait. Oh, it's not on. Wait.
I nearly
Maybe?
fall out of my chair.
No.
No. You should know better. Sorry. Wait! Actually, I'm not sorry at all. It's your fault for sleeping like that. This isn't the napping club. Does our school have a napping club?
I want to be in that. Hi, Ryan.
She's like, bladow. What does that mean?
Like, blood-ow! Kapow!
Oh, boobies. Or bubbies?
Yeah.
This is supposed to be boobies.
Yeah, I think that, yes. Do we need clarification from Ryan here?
It's like comparing an elephant to an ant.
Yeah, Yuri to Natsuki is just like nothing. No comparison.
You're staying up late again, aren't you? Now that you're in a club, you're gonna have less time for anime, you know. You'll need to get used to it.
No. But my anime!
Don't say that so loud. I glance over my shoulder to see if Monica overheard. It's true, though. Yeah. I know. You're always looking out for me, Sayori. It's what I do best. That's a problem. What about you? You look out for me better than you look out for yourself. You're still oversleeping every day, aren't you? Then not every day. That's not very convincing. How many days this past week have you gotten up on time? It's a secret!
My name's Jeff.
Hey,
What?
Tick, thank you for the follow. And thanks for hanging out.
Who?
Tick.
Oh, okay.
B6S28.
Yeah. I knew it.
I knew that.
Come on.
She's got a nice colored eyes. They're like a super light blue.
Sorry, I don't have such nice eyes. At least give me the benefit of the doubt.
If Monica is a Mounds bar, then Yuri is a box of Whoppers.
Yes. I can't even do that. Look, Sayori, it's written all over you. Sayori glances around at herself.
It's like actually written on her face.
She's so
It's
gullible.
like, I did not wake up on time
How is
today.
it written all over me? You were clearly in a rush this morning. Look, your hair is sticking out all around here. I run my fingers down the side of Sayori's hair, trying to straighten it out. Man, you really need a brush for this. My hair is just really hard to get right. I won't fall for that. There's more than just your hair. Look, your bow isn't straight either. It looks like it did yesterday. Maybe except for right there.
I think we're just supposed to assume.
And there's a toothpaste stain on your collar right here. I try to wipe off the stain with my finger. But nobody would ever notice that. Of course they would. Nobody's gonna tell you about it because they don't want you to. They don't want to embarrass you. Fortunately, I really don't care about that. I'm such a dick. There's no other way to describe it.
I know, Sayori's like so nice and sweet, and you're just like, whatever, Sayori.
Hey, you meanie.
I
And you
imagine
don't even keep
that
your
sound.
blazer buttoned up.
I imagine that sound whenever she's like... Because her mouth is all like tiny. and she looks
Seriously,
mad.
Sayori. Why do you think you don't have a boyfriend yet? Ah! That's super mean! Sorry, but you'll thank me later. I start to button her blazer from the bottom. A little invasive, don't you think?
They're best friends. They've known each other since they were childrens.
Once you see how much better it looks, you'll change your mind. This is so funny. What is? Well, I was just thinking how weird it is to have a friend who does these kinds of things.
So this little like interaction with Sayori and this special like picture, this is what you get for having most of your things be liked by Sayori. You would get an interaction with Natsuki or Yuri if one of them was your majority.
So what I'm having right now is because she
Yeah.
liked my... Okay.
Yeah.
Don't say that. You'll make me feel weird about it, stupid. It's okay, though. I'm happy we're like this. Aren't you? I guess. Hey, be careful. The button might come off. Why is this one so hard to close? Probably because over her boobs. I struggle to fully close the button near her chest.
Show your-
Does this thing even fit you properly? It did when I bought it. If you ever buttoned it, you would have noticed sooner that it doesn't fit you anymore. What are you smiling about? It means my boobs got bigger again. Don't say that out loud.
Fish Islands anime girl coming soon to
Anyway, you look much better now, so, why does it feel strange to see Sayori's blazer buttoned up like that? But it's so stuffy. Ugh. It's not worth it at all. Sayori hastily unbuttons her blazer once more.
Hastily. Ow.
Phew. Enjoy your reward. Fish Islands anime girl.
Because that's your reward for your poem is that like little cutscene.
Yeah, because
And
I'm
there's
real
there's
attracted
fisheye
to
lens.
her.
Obviously.
Yeah. This game makes me a lesbian. It's not my fault. It's your fault. Remember that.
Okay, I'm not worried.
That's so much better.
I don't have whispers open.
Open it.
You keep reading.
Sayori puts her arms out and twirls around. So if I keep it unbuttoned, then I won't get a boyfriend, right? What kind of logic is that? And why are you saying that like it's a good thing? Because if I had a boyfriend, then he wouldn't even let you do things like this. And you take care of me better than anyone else would anyway. So that's why I'm keeping it unbuttoned. Aw, she likes me. She likes me. Stop saying all these embarrassing things. Huh? I didn't say anything embarrassing. Jeez. Well, anyway, just focus on trying to wake up a little earlier. Only if you focus on going to bed earlier. Fine, fine.
Fine.
It's a deal. Hey! What did it say?
I don't know. I don't have whispers set to receive, so so I sent Tick a whisper to.
Oh, she wants that D. What is that?
Think about D. What starts with D that boys have that girls do not have?
I mean, I went the other way. Like I was thinking bra size.
No. Exactly.
No! No. Let's keep it PG here.
It's a smiley face with two noses.
At least it's not an alien entering its spaceship. I guess we really are better at taking care of each other than we are at taking care of ourselves. Yeah, I guess so, huh? So maybe you should come wake me up in the morning. Oh my.
Not like
You're doing it again, Sayori. Aw. But I was joking that time. No! It's not entering a spaceship. Yeah, it's impossible to tell with you sometimes. Okay, everyone.
Okay.
You're out there.
Oh.
Monica suddenly calls out. Why don't we share the poems we wrote now? Yay!
Yeah.
Lady Nappa, I can't wait to read yours. Yeah, same.
Yeah, same there.
I fail to sound enthusiastic, but Sayori still trots away to retrieve her poem. By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night? Thanks, Monica. You make me feel real good.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
My relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much
People can
inspiration
try.
since I've never really done this before. People can try what?
You'll see.
Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share with? I can't wait! Yes!
Oh.
Sayori and Monica
matter with you?
enthusiastically
What is the matter with you?
pull out their poems. Cheetahs can run. What does
Hold
that
on.
mean?
You'll just hold on. You'll see in a second.
Sayori is on wrinkled.
Okay.
Sayori's is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself.
Who's do you want to read first?
Who should I show my poem to?
You have to read all of them, or see all of them, but you get
Let's
to pick
read
who
Sayori's.
you want first.
I'm definitely most comfortable sharing it with Sayori first. She's my good friend after all. Oh my goodness! This is so good, Lady Nappa. I love it! I had no idea you were such a good writer. Oh, no, wait. This is Sayori Gensto. I had no idea you were such a good writer! Sayori, you must be seriously overreacting. I'm not a good writer at all. I honestly have no idea what I'm doing. Well, maybe that's why. Because I have no idea what I like either. Jeez. I'm sure Yuri's opinion has to be a little more constructive than this. Maybe even Natsuki's. Probably, definitely Natsuki's. Potatoes come spilling out?
It was a running joke they had on Game Grumps when they played this.
What?
You'd have to watch the Game Grumps playthrough of this to fully understand.
Are you sure you don't like it just because I wrote it? Well, I'm sure that's part of it. I think I understand you better than a lot of other people, you know. So when I read your poem, it's not just a poem. It's a Lady Napa poem! And that makes it feel extra special.
Extra special.
Like, I can feel your feelings in it. Sayori hugs the sheet against her chest. Oh my word. You're so weird, Sayori. Yes, thank you. Those are the words. I'm really happy just that you wrote one.
It's okay. It makes me laugh. Inside jokes.
I just don't understand them. It's okay.
Because you don't watch Game Grumps. Like me and Ryan do, like, every day.
I'm liking the music.
It's like...
It just reminds me of how you're really a part of the club now. Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room. Well, of course. Not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise. See? It's like I said before, Lady Napa. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know. Trying new things like this for other people? That's something that only really good people do.
Yeah.
Thanks, Sayori. I'm not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. Then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined. Knowing how much this means to her and all. Yeah, and I'm going to make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? Who's Sexbang?
Danny Sexbang.
Is that actually a name?
It's Dan Avidan from Game Grumps, but he goes by the stage name Danny Sexbang in the comedy music duo Ninja Sex Party.
What? I have to.
There's one note
every
that
third bar.
is off every third bar of this whole song.
It's supposed to be.
It's wrong.
It's a trill.
Like your hat looks like it's about to fall off your head.
And I'm going to make sure you have lots of fun here, okay?
So much fun.
That will be my way of thanking you. Alright, I'm going to hold you to that then. Yay! I feel like that's her favorite thing. Now you'll read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this. We'll see about that. Dear sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you missed me. Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above, the sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever, but I'm not mad. I want breakfast. Do I go here?
Yeah, you just click anywhere to continue.
Sayori, this is just a guess, but did you wait until this morning to write this? No? Just a little bit. If you can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question. The weird part of the internet. I forgot to do it last night. Aren't you the vice president? Well, at least that makes me feel a little better about myself. Don't be mean.
Oof.
I still tried my best. Yeah. I didn't mean to say that it was a bad poem.
I did my best.
It came out nice. Or how should I put it? It sounds just like you. Really? Yeah.
For real.
Especially that last line.
I want breakfast.
I made eggs and toast! Even though you were late to school?
I make eggs and toast almost every day.
It's bad to skip breakfast.
Don't skip breakfast.
I get all cranky. Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me.
Try to hold your hand the same way Monica does next time she puts her right hand up. It's impossible. All right.
This was so much fun. Monica's the best. Yeah.
Oh, y'all.
But next time, I won't forget. And I'm gonna write the best poem ever!
Best poem ever.
Well, I guess I look forward to it.
What do you want to read next?
Let's leave the one that doesn't like me. And the one that has the best voice.
Well, it's about time I expected. It's about what I expected from someone like you.
That's a little blunt.
Well, excuse me. It's not like I said it was bad. It just didn't evoke any emotions. So basically...
So basically, it's not cute enough for your tastes?
Do you want to get smacked?
I'll pass.
Sigh. Well, anyway, I guess I need to show you mine. Not that you'll like it. Eagles can fly.
Oh, okay.
Monkeys can climb. Crickets can leap. Horses can race. Owls can seek. Cheetahs can run.
Oh.
Eagles can fly. People can try. But that's about it.
I love hers.
Yeah?
Oh my gosh, this is the best poem in the world.
People can try.
Especially in that voice.
People can try. People can try. All right, keep going. I'm ready. Click out. I'm ready.
But that's about it.
But that's about it. Tony can poop. That's what Ryan says. I told you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I told you that you weren't gonna like it.
I like it.
What? Just be honest.
I am.
Why are you...
Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it?
Well... because... everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously.
But isn't the point of poems for people
Not
to
so you
express
can't write.
themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid.
Yes, exactly.
Suki can't write.
Natsuki-
She had the best poem so far.
Natsuki can't write, and that's about it. I like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it.
Yeah, I understand.
But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like, I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose. Small smile. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line.
So you did? I guess.
Make Yuri sound like a pack-a-day smoker. Hey, what's up? It's me, Yuri.
I guess more went into it than I realized.
That's what it means to be a pro.
I like how she almost has like a bang right
I know, like. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you?
Yeah, guess not. I decided to humor her with the last comment.
She's
I don't-
really a moron.
I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Alright, let's read Yuri's. Yuri stares at the poem. A minute passes. More than enough time for her to finish reading.
I forgot to start speaking. I'm gonna go back to my original normal person Yuri voice. As funny as that would
Can
be,
you
just
just say that I forgot to start speaking in that voice?
I forgot to start speaking.
Okay, go.
Do you
fine.
want me? Do you want me
It's
to do
fine.
the?
Don't force yourself.
Do you want me to do the pack-a-day smoker Yuri voice?
I don't care.
What do you want? You tell me.
I think it's your turn to
You're
read.
the one who is indulging
Go!
me in. I'm not. I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay. This is your first time writing a poem, right?
Yeah. Why do you ask?
Well, it sucks. I'm just making sure. I guess that it might be after reading through it.
So it's that bad?
Yes, I mean, no.
She doesn't say that!
I know. Did I just raise my voice? Oh, I'm so sorry.
Yeah, look at her boobs.
They're ridiculous. She needs something to balance out them sweater puppies.
I think it's the kind of interaction she normally has with me.
I have no idea what you're saying. Oh, I'm so sorry.
Yuri buries her face in her hands.
Figuratively.
She's messing with her hair, like, down here at her waist. I couldn't help but notice that it's been several minutes and we really haven't gotten anywhere. It might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. It's fine. I really didn't notice. What were you saying?
Right, I'm going back to normal. It just makes more sense than... Yeah. I mean, what do you... I'll go...
Right,
I don't know. I'm so indecisive. Oh, what should I do, Mandy?
I don't care. Just pick so that we can read.
It's just that there are specific... Yuri's hair is defying gravity.
Dude, I know.
It's windy, alright? It's windy in here. The windows are open. They look like they're closed, but they're actually open. You just can't tell. It's specific writing habits that are usually typical
of
new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick writing styles separate from the topic matter and they fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened. You suck. She doesn't say that, but
Fake German accent.
I'm not. This is not.
Once Yuri
don't
finds
even-
her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes.
Which just.
Yes. Her stammering is completely gone, and she sounds like an expert.
Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. It's not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most
challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things.
You're
Excuse
actually
me.
starting to sound kind of like a smoker from New York.
I know. Excuse me, I've been smoking so much today already. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback.
Do my voices. I'm not a monkey.
What? Do my voice is monkey?
Do my voice. He's calling like I'm his pet monkey. Well, thank you. Thank you for that. I appreciate it. I feel like I'm a decent voice maker.
Turn Mitsuki's voice into a smoke. But keep it high pitched.
Natsuki could be a little biased, though.
Biased? How?
Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry.
It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now?
Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it.
Oh no. Yuri smiles dreamily as if that's a rare opportunity for her, which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club?
Club of literature.
Ghost under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow.
My name is Jeff.
Bathing. Hey, Fiomi, thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. Welcome to the Biles Plaza. It's good to have you here. Yuri says hello.
Mandy needs to be a Valley girl.
Oh, I can totally do Valley Girl.
Is that... Do that for Monica.
Okay.
It must be this one. The last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe. Calms, breathing air of present, but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back.
Alright, you good here?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I have such terrible handwriting.
What? I wasn't thinking that at all.
But it took you so long time to read.
That's a hilarious emote.
Wait. I don't get it. I don't get it.
What do you not get?
You said it's a hilarious emote. Is it
This
the
Monica
picture?
emote. This
Why is it hilarious?
Cause it's a Monica-gasm. It's hilarious.
Okay.
It's Monica.
Yes. Well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting's pretty.
That's a relief.
Also, I liked the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive.
It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems.
Not at all.
I'm really glad you liked it.
Yeah, I love this game. Mandy, my wife, has not played it, and she hates scary things. She knows there is a twist and some intense things coming.
Since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild.
But she doesn't know what's going on.
Something easy to digest, I suppose.
Thanks, I appreciate it.
Are you into ghosts, Yuri? Oh no.
Spoopy. Oh. Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, Lady Napla. Are you really that dense?
Really?
I must
I must have totally missed the point.
Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost, a G-host, lingering in her past, or her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past. And soon to be left with nothing. Nothing.
That's a lot more solemn, putting it that way.
Something easy to digest, I suppose. Unlike that cigarette I swallowed earlier by mistake. Yuri 2018.
Thank you, Tick. That was good.
He's a character. He's so funny. It's a lot more solemn, putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive.
It's nothing really. Well, it makes me happy that you like it. That you think that I can't read. Just remember that it won't be long before you pick up on these things too. I cannot read, I'm in the literature club. Yeah, maybe.
Oh,
Yeah, maybe you're right. I guess I'll have to keep trying.
I'm counting on you.
Ooh, I get to read Monica now. Oh, and I have to be the bad girl.
What made you think that Tick is a he? Oh, snap. I'm gonna guess because of video gaming website.
No, I was going to use a stronger word to describe me as being opinionated and prejudiced.
Oh no!
No, don't unfollow. It's just me. I don't.
That's Kappa. That's the sarcasm, basically.
Oh,
It's Kappa.
I don't understand
It's
that.
the face of Josh, probably the dicks.
No, it's just you. Hi, Lady Nappa. Having a good time so far?
All right. Well, I have to go to the bathroom while you're doing this.
Yeah. Good. Glad to hear it. It's the... Wait. We have to try to do this.
Oh gosh, look at the way her like.
I got it.
Yeah,
I totally
look
got
at the way,
it.
Look at the way that her like.
It's not... You can't see it.
It's you cannot. It doesn't. Look at the curve. The way her fingers are curved. It doesn't work. Does not work.
Totally am doing it.
You were right.
Totally am doing it.
Dick. Yeah, Dick. Excuse me. Penis.
By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? All right, I'll keep that in mind. Of course, I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Don't worry, Lady Nappa. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know. But it's that sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem. I like this one. It makes me think of something Sayori would like.
Totally, girl. Oh my god.
Is that so? You and Sayori are really good friends, right? I wouldn't be surprised if you had these sorts of things in common.
You're very right, Tick.
Huh?
Monica has the most blank expression. She's just like, oh.
Yes. And for what she's saying, it's ridiculous that
And
that's
the
her
way you're
expression.
saying it, yeah. Oh my god! Wait. Oh my god! You're so incredible, Lady Naba.
We may be good friends, but Sayori are actually really different. Well, that may be the case. Back to the finger thing. But maybe there are also some similarities that you wouldn't expect. The way she talks about you. It sounds
so
like the
loud.
two of you are really... It sounds like the two of you really care about each other's well-being.
Well-being. It was one word. Sorry. I love you.
Even if you show it in different ways, it ends up being more similar than you'd think. I know, except her hair's like more of a reddish brown.
It's like milk chocolate. It's not dark chocolate.
No, milk chocolate
It's
is
like milk chocolate mixed with white chocolate.
like red white chocolate.
It's red velvet chocolate.
Yes.
Red velvet chocolate fountain, the hair, on Monica.
And it's like moving. Could you just
I
imagine
told you
being
it's
her for
windy in
Halloween?
here.
You have to like put a ponytail in and then like have your hair wrapped around wire and have it like coming out.
It's windy.
Shut up, Yuri.
Even if you show it in different ways, it ends up being more similar than you'd think. So I think that's the kind of vibe I get when reading your poem. You sure you're not reading into it too much? I could be. Oh gosh, I sound like Yuri. But in any case, Sayori's writing has kind of a gentle feel to it. I can tell that she likes exploring with emotions like happiness and sadness. Who knew that someone so happy would enjoy sad things too? Yeah, that's totally unexpected. Well, to each their own. And you shouldn't be afraid to experiment a little bit either. I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this. That's okay. I'd love to see you try new things. I'm sure you would. That's the best way to find the kind of styles that suit you. Every time. Everyone else might be a little bit biased towards their own kinds of styles. But I'll always help you find what suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything.
Her hair when it's like that is...
It's like she just moved and it just stays that way. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know. I see. Well, let's read it then. Hole in wall. It couldn't have been me. See the direction the sparkle protrudes. A noisy neighbor? An angry boyfriend? I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see it. A reel, blind like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late. My
retinas.
I thought it said returns. But it's too late. My retinas, already scorched with a permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was... Oh, this is longer. It was too deep, stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realize now that I wasn't looking in. I was looking out. And he, on the other side, was looking in.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. We appreciate that.
Sophia.
Hello, Monica says hello. We are glad to be entertaining you.
What is this?
She doesn't know who that is, Ryan. She's an actress.
Yeah, I don't know people. If you want me to say something, you have to, like, tell me a character from a movie. So, what do you think? It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback.
That's okay.
Mean to type in this account until later.
I think I know why. Just don't worry about it.
You'll explain to me?
Yeah.
Okay. It's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful, except not in my voice. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if you know how to put it. I guess you could say I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem... What did I do?
Are
you trying to do
Monica's
the
writing
finger?
tip of the day. I'm doing the finger too.
You have to, like, it's
I know.
just this one touching, and then this
I know.
one's down, and this one's like that, and then this finger's out. Maybe you have to be a girl to be able to do this. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. I'm sorry, I'm going to go back to the spaceship and the alien.
Is that even on the screen anymore? Or do you need...
It's right there.
Oh, man.
Just move your hand and go with the flow.
Move your hand and go with the flow, baby. Oh, yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
That's my advice for the day.
That's my advice. Oh, yeah.
Thanks for listening.
Oh, my God. You're so loud when you do Monica now.
Phew. I guess that's everyone. I glance around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club, after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayori and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems.
Ah, they're proems.
Yeah. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly.
What's with this language? Well, did you say something? Oh, it's nothing.
Natsuki dismissively returns the poem. Dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand.
I guess you could say it's fancy. Thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say?
Hero, please.
Hero, please read my poem.
Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple suggestions.
Oh man.
If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Sayori liked it, and Lady Nappa did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me.
Man.
I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless, of course, I come across something particularly inspiring. Which I haven't yet. And Lady Nappa liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it.
Natsuki suddenly stands up.
Oh? I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri.
See, I've never watched Rick and Morty.
I'm sorry.
What is it?
Please forgive me, nuggets and soda.
It's from Rick and Morty, the show, which I've never seen, and I know you've never seen.
I'm so sorry.
Do a wise and old. No, it's fine. It's just going to be like from the high to the low. It's
Killing me. It's killing. That's not what I.
But now I'm committed. These are great. I can't not.
I know, you have to be committed. Yuri is goth girl.
What?
You just
Yuri stands up as well.
maybe you're just jealous that Lady Napa appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours.
And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself?
No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy.
Wow.
Rip.
No kidding.
Oh.
Is everyone okay?
Wrong person.
No,
Well,
she
you
was
know
kind of
what?
belly girl before.
I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew size bigger as soon as Lady Napa started showing up.
Natsuki.
Oh, cover them up. Natsuki, that's a little.
This doesn't involve.
I don't like fighting, you guys. Suddenly, both girls turned towards me as if they just noticed I was standing there.
Lady Napa. She's just trying to make me look bad.
That's not true. She started it. If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point in making your poems all convoluted for no reason? The meaning should jump... Oh, yeah, no, I'm right. The meaning should jump out at the reader, not force them to have to figure it out. Right? Help me explain that to her, Lady Napa.
Wait. There's a reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meanings the most effectively. Avoiding them is not only unnecessarily limiting yourself, it's also a waste. You understand that, right, Lady Napa?
How did I get dragged into this in the first place? It's not like I know anything about writing, but whomever I agree with, they'll probably think more highly of me. So of course, that's going to be...
Help me!
Natsuki? Natsuki glares at me, drying up any words I had in my mouth. So instead I turn to Yuri. Yuri... But Yuri's expression is so
This music is
defenseless
ridiculous.
that I can't bring myself to say anything to her. Sayori! Yeah? Everyone's fighting is making Sayori uncomfortable. Oh, of course. That's perfect. Bring into it.
Yeah, right.
How can the two of you keep fighting when you know you're making your friend feel like this?
Throw Sarah under the bus.
Lady Napa.
Well, that's her problem. This isn't about her.
I agree. It's unfair for others to interject their own feelings into our conflict.
Yeah, unless Sayori wants to tell Yuri what a stuck-up jerk she's being.
She would never. It's your immaturity that's made her upset in the first place.
Excuse me? Are you listening to yourself?
He needs a scapegoat.
Quick, I need... You know, that's what you're saying. It's like, I need a scapegoat. Sayori, save me. Take the blame. This is exactly why. Exactly why nobody likes...
Stop! Natsuki! Yuri! You guys are my friends! I just want everyone to get along and be happy! My friends are wonderful people, and I love them because of their differences. Natsuki's poems, they're amazing because they give you so many feelings with just a few words. And Yuri's poems are amazing because they paint beautiful pictures in your head. Everyone's so talented. So why are we fighting?
Because... Well...
Also, Natsuki's cute and there's nothing wrong with that. And Yuri's boobs are the same as they always were. Big and beautiful. Sayori! Sayori stands up triumphantly. Monica stands behind her with a bewildered expression.
I'll make some tea.
Yuri rushes off. Natsuki sits down with a blank expression on her face, staring at nothing. So this is why Sayori is vice president.
So she can get me out of sticky situations.
No kidding.
Sayori saved the day on that one.
Yeah, she did. I whisper to Monica. She nods in return. To be honest, I might come off as a good leader and I can organize things. But I'm not very good with people. I couldn't even bring myself to interject. As president, that's kind of embarrassing of me. Nah, it's not like I can blame you. I wasn't able to say anything either. Well, I guess that just means Sayori is amazing in her own ways, isn't she? You could say that. She might be an airhead, but sometimes it's weirdly suspicious that she knows exactly what she's doing. I see. Take good care of her, okay? Uh-oh. She's onto me. I would hate to see her get herself hurt. That makes two of us. You can count on me. Monica smiles sweetly at me, causing my stomach to knot. Oh dear. He's such a player.
Player!
Yeah. Such a genuine person really does make a good president, regardless of what she says. If only I could get the chance to talk to her a little more.
A little bit more.
Okay, everyone!
So loud.
It's just about time for us to leave!
Oh,
How did you all feel about sharing poems?
jeez.
It was a lot of fun!
Well, I'd say it was worth it. It was alright. Well, mostly.
Lady Nappa, how about you? Yeah, I'd say the same. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone. Awesome! In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow! And maybe you learned something from your friends too. So your poems will turn out even better!
It's not soundproof. There are sound panels behind us on the wall,
I think to myself.
behind my green screen. And our children are upstairs, so
I did learn a little more about the kinds of poems everyone likes.
they're very heavy sleepers because I live with this woman and she's quite loud. I love you.
Thought about flipping the bird. With any luck, that means I can at least do a better job impressing those I want to impress. I nod to myself with newfound determination. Lady Nappa! Ready to walk home? Sure, let's go. Girls do not laugh like that. Sayori
it's hard
beams
to
at
make
me.
a text laugh.
It truly has been a while since Sayori and I have spent this much time together. That look, duck toning. Yeah. I can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. Oh man, Lady Nappa is such a player. It's terrible.
I know.
Sayori, about what happened earlier.
Thank you for
What do you
saving me.
mean? You know, between Yuri and Natsuki? Does that kind of thing happen often? No. That's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. I promise, they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you? No, I don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. I can see why they'd make good friends with you. Whew. You know, Lady Nappa, it's nice that I get to spend some time with you in the club.
In the club. Sorry.
I mean, I keep going back to that stupid song. I'm not even gonna start singing it.
Please don't.
But I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. And I think everyone really likes you too. That's... Every day is going to be so much fun. Looks like Sayori still hasn't caught onto the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really need to stop there? We'll just have to see what the future holds, Sayori. I pat Sayori on the shoulder. I said that more to myself than to her, but it's easy to use Sayori as an internal monologue sometimes. Okay! Yeah. Let's do this.
Let's do this.
So now I have to write another poem.
Yeah.
Ooh! Ooh, tenacious. Vertigo. What would you pick? Probably
Tenacious. Special. So special.
Ooh, twirl!
Is that Natsuki?
No, I'm not even paying attention to that. Oh, you can't even see me. Let's go. Wonderful. Chocolate! I'm pretty sure I picked that in the last one. Wow, all of those are terrible. Lucky! Oh, okay. Entropy. Heaven sent. Ooh, climax. Vibrant. Dazzle. Ooh, vivid. Raindrops. Another day passes and it's time for the club meeting already. Gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. Hi, Lady Nappa! Yo, Sayori. Looks like you're in a good mood today. I'm just still not used to you being in the club, that's all. I see. It's a pretty simple thing to get you in a good mood. But I guess it's always the simple things with you anyway. Speaking of which, I'm kind of hungry. Will you come with me to buy a snack? No thanks. That's not like you at all. I have my reasons. Why don't we take a look at your purse, Sayori? Why that all of a sudden? No reason, really. I just wanted to look at it. Sayori nervously retrieves her coin purse. She fumbles with the latch and gets it open. Then she turns it upside down and lets its contents spill on the desk. Only 2 small coins fall out. I knew it. I can see right through you, Sayori. That's not fair.
I'm not transparent.
How did you even know? It's simple. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have brought a snack before coming to the club room. So either you're not hungry and wanted an excuse to take a walk, or you plan to conveniently forget that you spent all your money so that I would lend you some. But there's one more thing. You're always hungry. And so, that only leaves the one option. Ah! I give up. Don't make me feel guilty. If you feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty.
Wrecked.
I hope you play this to the end.
I hope so too, but
Ah! Oh no, that's you. Yuri suddenly giggles. I didn't know that she was listening in. Her face is in her book as always. I
wasn't listening or anything. It's just something in my book.
Yuri! Tell Lady Napa to let me borrow some money.
Don't get me involved like that, Sayori. Besides, you should only buy what you can responsibly afford. And frankly, after pulling a mischievous little stunt like that, your suffering is fair enough retribution.
How
Get
the crap is
wrecked.
this girl always hungry when she's so skinny?
she's a teenager and she's active. Fred. Sorry, I didn't realize that was me.
Did I just... I didn't mean that. I got too absorbed in my book. Ooh.
I really like when you speak your mind, Yuri. It doesn't happen much, but it's a fun side of you.
There's no way you could think that.
You were right, though. I did something bad, and now I have to accept the revolution.
Retribution.
That!
Still, coming from you, Sayori. I guess there's a little devil inside all of us, isn't there?
Don't let her fool you. Sayori knows exactly what she's doing.
She knows what she's...
After all, she told you guys she was bringing me to the club before she even told me. But... You wouldn't have come if it weren't for the cupcakes. So I had to trick Natsuki into making them. Come on, give me more credit than that, Sayori. Plat! Wait, what the heck just happened?
Keep go.
Yeah! Out of nowhere, something smacks Sayori in the face and tumbles onto the desk. It was Natsuki. Ow! What was... a cookie? Sure enough, it's a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. Sayori glances around. Is this a miracle? Is it because I paid my restitution? She's such a blonde. Retribution.
Actually, that one almost worked.
I was just gonna give it to you. But then I heard you blab about the cupcakes.
That fang.
It was totally worth seeing the reaction though. Like my fang. It's so cute and little fang.
Natsuki! That's so nice. She does not look like she thinks it's nice.
So nice of you.
That's so nice of you.
There it
I'm
is.
so happy.
There's the happy.
Sayori hugs the cookie.
Taste the happy, Michael.
Who wouldn't hug the cookie? Okay, detective, just be a friend.
From way back when you were like, here's why you about that, why you're hungry and stuff. He was saying, just be a friend. Give her the apple.
Jeez, just eat it. Sayori rapidly tears open the wrapper and takes a big bite. So good! Sayori suddenly claps her hands over her mouth. It bit my tongue!
You're going through a lot over just one cookie.
Natsuki takes a bite of her own cookie. Yours looks really good too, Natsuki. Can I try it?
Jeez. Beggars can't be choosers.
But yours is chocolate.
Yeah, why do you think I gave you that one?
Fine.
Blood cookie.
Still,
Blood
I'm really happy that you
cookie.
shared this one with me.
That sounds like some weird movie title.
Sayori
Blood
gets
cookie.
out of her seat and goes behind Natsuki, then wraps her arms around her. Why does she have to go behind her?
So just go.
Jeez. I get it.
Cookie still in hand, Natsuki reaches up to nudge reaches up to nudge Sayori off her. Sayori suddenly leans down and takes a bite of Natsuki's cookie. Yes, I would too, Sayori.
Hey! Did you seriously just do that?
Mouthful, Sayori trots away to safety. Yuri and I laugh as well.
Jeez, you're such a kid sometimes. Monica, can you tell Sayori?
Natsuki glances around. Oh no.
No,
Monica
it's
is
not
in the
yet.
club room.
I don't even know if we'll get to it tonight.
Ugh. Where's Monica anyway?
Good question.
I have to like remember how to do their voices.
Have any of you heard anything about her being late today?
Not me! Yeah, I haven't either.
That's a bit unusual.
I hope she's okay.
Of course she's okay. She probably just had something to do today. She's pretty popular after all.
The little fang.
Sorry. Okay.
I said this line.
What?
She's pretty popular after all.
You don't think she is? You don't think she has a...
I wouldn't be surprised. She's probably more desirable than all of us combined.
That's true.
Excuse me.
She gets so indignant about everything.
Me and my fang are so attractive.
Suddenly, the door swings open. Sorry! I'm super sorry! Oh, there you are. I didn't mean to be late! I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Monica chose the club over her boyfriend after all. You're so strong-willed. Boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about? Monica quizzically glances at me. Never mind that. What held you up anyway? Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kind of just lost track of time.
That makes no sense, though. You would have heard the bell ring at least.
I must not have heard it since I was practicing piano.
Piano? I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monica.
I don't really. I kind of just started recently. I've always wanted to learn piano. That's so cool. You should play something for us, Monica. Monica looks at me. Maybe once I get a little better, I will. Yay! That sounds cool. I'd also look forward to it. Shut up! Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Lady Nappa. Whoa. Monica smiles sweetly. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Don't worry. I've been practicing a whole lot recently. And I'd really love the chance to share once I'm ready. I see. In that case, best of luck. Thanks! So, I didn't miss anything, did I? Not really. Just leave out Sayori's mischievous escapade. I'm sure Natsuki will end up complaining to her anyway. It looks like everyone has already settled down. Sayori somehow already finished her entire cookie. Yuri is back to her book, and
Hasn't been
Natsuki
that
disappeared into the
Easy to
closet.
finish a cookie that fast. Come on.
I mean,
Cookies are like... Consume.
Natsuki disappeared into the closet.
Okay. I heard you.
Lady Nappa! Lady Nappa! Sayori suddenly comes up to me. I'm gonna go get some supplies from another classroom. Wanna come with me? Supplies? What for? Well, you know how the festival is coming up? Me and Monica were gonna make some posters and stuff.
I have never seen you eat a cookie. That's true. Are you a slow cookie eater or a fast cookie eater?
Well, you'd have to be fast to live with me.
Are you kidding? I'm like the fastest eater.
I
Ever.
know. You're like
I'm
Ross.
I eat like what I consider
eat
at a.
best if you didn't eat.
I eat what I consider a slow pace, and I'm still done before everybody. And everyone's like,
Yeah, I
"Are
know.
you done already?" And I'm like, "I'm sorry."
So, I need to go find some crayons and markers and glue sticks. I see.
You insert it like a mouth guard.
Yes.
Real quick, pausing. There have been times as a father where I hide the fact that I'm having a cookie from my children, eat the entire cookie in one bite, and chew it up really quick, and then turn around to talk to them because I really want a cookie.
We don't have a big enough pantry for me to hide in it.
If they're sitting nicely at the table, I can open the door, eat the cookie, or like lean over the counter if the cookies are on the counter and like one cookie. All right. Anyway.
Sure, I'll go with you.
Oh my gosh.
Yay! Okay, Monica, we'll be back soon. Are you going with Lady Nappa to get supplies? There's no need to trouble yourself. I'd be happy to go with him. What?
She wants to go get supplies with you.
Oh, great. Aw, but I wanted to go. It's so much fun exploring empty classrooms and stuff.
You're smacking against this and it isn't making noise.
Okay. It was just a suggestion. See if you can find poster paper too, okay? Just tell them it's spicy.
Yeah.
Okay! Ready, Lady Nappa? Yep, let's go.
Just Monica.
Sayori and I exit the club room. I follow behind as Sayori hums and skips around the hallway. Honestly, it feels like I'm taking a kid to the mall or something. Sayori finds pleasure in the simplest things sometimes. Hey Sayori, what exactly are we doing for the festival anyway? I'm not sure how you would make an event out of literature. Me and Monica have it all planned out. Don't you worry. Is that so? Yup. We're gonna do a poetry performance. A performance? Of what kind? Well, everyone is gonna take turns on stage and recite their favorite poems. That sounds kind of dull.
Awful.
Lady Nappa! You're not thinking about it the right way at all. It's not just about reading poems. It's about performing them! Like you say the lines of the poem like, between my feet, the last remaining flower beckons to me. I twist the stem, freeing it from its clinging roots, caressing the final joyous moment between my fingers. But to what ends have I summoned this joy? For now, when I look in every direction, the once prosperous field before me is but a barren wasteland. Like that! Sayori, how do I put this? I'm sure it's just me, but it's impossible for me to take you seriously when you talk like that. You meanie. I'm working super hard on this, you know. I know.
I'm well aware.
I just meant that it's a pretty unordinary contrast to your cute self. Don't say that. It's embarrassing. But I guess that means I'm doing a good job.
Good job.
Yeah, I guess so. I'm so excited! The festival is going to be so much fun! Sayori spins herself around in the hallway again. Hey, Lady Nappa! This classroom over here is empty. Let's begin the mission! Mission, eh?
Hold on.
It's been a long time since I spent time with Sayori like this.
Hold on. Okay.
But in the end, she hasn't changed one bit. She's nothing but a ball of sunshine, drawing happy vibes from the world around her. It's a pretty nostalgic feeling for me. As the years went by, I began to hole myself up in my room more and more. So going adventuring with Sayori brings about a special sort of feeling I forgot I had in me. This is terrible. I feel like I'm becoming attracted to the character when I don't want to be. The two of us enter the classroom.
Sayori's a cutie, man.
You're sleeping on the couch tonight. Sayori heads straight to the closet and I follow. I feel like I need to change her voice because she sounds almost like Monica. Should I make her be like breathy?
Sure. Yeah.
Let's see what we have in here.
Yeah, there you go. I like it.
Crayons! Crayons! Or crayons!
Crayons.
Sayori pulls a box full of crayons off the shelf. They're the best brand too! They're kind of dirty though.
Dirty crayons. Yuck.
Sayori starts pulling various crayons out of the box, reading the color names. Really? Really?
Maybe she means the color names are dirty.
Oh! Alright. That's one down. Don't get distracted. We still need to find...
Cute in an ugly way. That's what I meant. Thank you, Ryan.
Wait, I'm looking for my favorite color. Fine, fine. Then at least move aside so I can look for the poster paper. Oh, I dropped one by accident. Smack! What happened?
Something got thrown at her again.
Yeah! Suri bends over and smacks her forehead right into the shelf. She falls to the floor and the crayons spill all over her lap. Ow, 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 ow. You okay? My forehead. Suri clutches her forehead. I wish I could do that with my eyes.
Yeah.
Jeez, Sayori. Ha ha, lifeboat.
I see what you did there, Ryan.
That's just like you, isn't it? Come on, let me see. Since Sayori is sitting on the floor, I grab her by the waist and pull her out of the closet. You have to move your hands, Sayori. But it hurts.
I gotta outwait.
Just do it for a second. Oh, great.
Oh, great.
One
What?
of these pictures. Sayori slowly releases her hand from her forehead.
Get one from
I gently
one
brush her
character or
bangs
another.
to the side. Ow! Sorry. There's a huge red mark on the center of her forehead. A bump is starting to form as well. Man, that's gonna swell up. I should find you some ice. Lady Napa. Where would I even find ice around this time? I guess a cold drink would do. You don't have to. I'm fine with looking like a unicorn. Even wincing from the pain, Sayori makes a silly joke. What are you saying? I'll be right back, okay? Okay.
Sitting like that is bad for your hips. I wouldn't know. I don't sit like that. Just go. I don't even know what you're gonna say, but just go.
There's only
Just go.
a few
Just go.
times that I am like that.
Just go.
So apparently I picked Sayori again without meaning to.
I guess, yeah.
I pat Sayori on the shoulder and run out into the hallway. I locate the nearest vending machine. What should I get? It doesn't really matter since it'll be used as an ice pack rather than a drink. But I know Sayori likes apple juice, so I purchased that one. In just a moment, I'm already returning to the classroom where I left Sayori.
That's right. That's how I sit in my chair. See, he said that's how I play video games. You just
Yeah,
can't
of
see my
course.
legs on the camera.
She has one palm on her forehead and is using the other hand to clumsily scoop crayons back into the box. At least they were already in the wrong spots before I spilled them. Sayori here. I hand Sayori the bottle of apple juice. It's nice and cold. Sayori opens the cap and starts drinking from it. Sayori, what are you doing? It's for your
Sayori, come
forehead, idiot. Sorry, I forgot. How hard did you hit your head? Sayori places the bottle against the bump on her head. It stings. Just bear with it. It'll feel better soon. Looks like you cleaned up most of the crayons, so that's good. Hey, Lady Nappa. This kind of reminds you of growing up, doesn't it?
Hold on.
What do
Ryan, so he says he really wants to keep watching, but he has to work early. This is too good, though. But it's almost midnight.
Okay,
What do you
let's
think?
get
After,
to a
like this, we
cut
save,
scene.
and then...
We're done. I'm so tired.
Sweet. Then
How's that?
we'll come back tomorrow.
Yeah, we can do this tomorrow.
I love you.
I love you too.
I'm having a really good time.
I'm glad.
I hope you're not having a bad time.
I mean, I don't understand how this is a video game. It's like literally reading fan fiction.
Yeah.
You're just reading.
Yeah,
Except I got to pick the words.
Yeah, exactly. It's a dating simulator. Next, we could play Dream Daddy, where you're a dad and you're trying to date other dads. It's not scary at all.
No.
I've never played that one, though.
You know how we used to play outside all the time? I would always try to keep up with you. You're kind of oblivious in You were kind of oblivious in some ways. Like I usually fell behind or had trouble climbing on the things you did. But sometimes when I tried to do things I couldn't, I would get myself hurt. I'd fall and scrape myself or get a bump. And I'd start crying really hard. And you would rush over as quick as you could. You would try really hard to get me to stop crying. It was almost like you blamed yourself and were afraid of getting in trouble if someone found out. Even though it really wasn't your fault at all, you know. Did I really do that? Yeah, you don't remember? Come to think of it, maybe I do remember a bit. I guess I was always so focused on my games that I didn't pay enough attention to you. So in a way, it was my fault. Kind of like this time too. If I wasn't rushing you out of the closet, you probably wouldn't have hit your head. Lady Nappa? I don't think you realize it, but you're always thinking about other people. Even after all these years. You're rushing to help me, even though I'm just being clumsy. You're really a sweetheart. Don't
Hold
call
this
me
bottle
that.
of Pedialyte. It
And
helps.
I don't really do this kind of thing all the time.
Oh,
I guess when it
gosh,
comes
that's
to you, it just feels natural. Before I even know it, I'm treating you like that. I guess that's what happens when you've been friends for so long. Really? Maybe you're right. Lady Nappa, I'm so glad that nothing's changed between us. Do you think it'll be like this forever? Forever? If I'm-
Forever.
Forever. Which is the one? You do this. Forever. I don't know which one. If I'm honest to myself, there's no telling where we'll each end up for college or after that. So it wouldn't be fair for me to make any promises. But there's an alien entering a spaceship. Well, I hope so. It's been this long already, right? I can't imagine you ever changing, so my hopes are up. I'm so happy. Sayori has a whimsical expression in her eyes. We remain silent for a moment, probably staring into each other's eyes. She's so silly and clumsy on the outside that when I see her deep in thought like this, it makes me not want to disturb her. I guess we should go back. I don't want to worry Monica, you know.
What have you thought about that D?
No, I'm becoming a lesbian because I'm a boy who's attracted to girls. Good luck with that. She's gonna see your forehead either way. Not if I hide it under my bangs. So, how do we pause?
Save. Right there. Boom.
Alright, I'm so done. I need to go to bed.
All right.
Genevieve's gonna be up for school. I have to get up at 6:50 just to get
Thank
her
you,
up.
anybody that is out there watching still, especially Ryan, because you're cute and I like you. Thanks
We'll
for
be
the
back.
follows, hanging out. We'll be back probably tomorrow night, maybe a little bit later start. Oh, happy birthday, Ryan! Oh my gosh! It's his birthday for the next 3 minutes.
Oh, I didn't know that. I would have said happy birthday sooner.
Happy birthday from your girl Yuri.
Like, oh my god! Happy birthday, Ryan!
Ryan, I hope you had a good day today. We'll see you tomorrow.
Happy birthday.